enjoying my movie collection, and I do want to keep growing the collection into the new year. Try to get more TV shows I want, because there's still at least 5 TV shows I want, and I think about 2 or 3 cartoons I want. And the biggest one I just got out of the way, which was Heartland. And then in the spring we'll try to get a couple more. And if I decide to slow down and put more money into my lunch, I could do that, but I would completely slow down, and I'm not at that point where I could do that yet. Because I want to get caught up with my Atari games and my TV shows before I could slow down. So I would probably need another year and here before I could say, okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit and start putting more money back into my food and just pick out, choose like one thing per month. And I might do that later on and say, okay, I'm going to completely stop going thrifting. But thrifting, you never know. Sometimes you come home with good movies, sometimes you just come home with stuff you don't really know. And I'm going to be more careful with what I get thrifting, so hopefully I could get some things coming in over the spring and summer into the new year. And with any extras, Christmas and refunds and stuff like that, I'll put it towards my TV shows, so I'll get a chance to get something done. And any extra I get throughout the year will help boost either a better game or a better movie I could get before, and maybe get a little bit of wood coming in to finish off some of these shelves. Maybe see if I can find some kind of jigsaw thrifting or a yard sale or something, because I think the jigsaw I have is already too old and it's working, but I don't have a blade for it. So I had to cut down the board to fix the shelf in the back by hand, and it's kind of iffy doing that because you're not cutting it straight like it should be, but it's cut. And the main thing is just to get some shelving done in here and finish off some of these. Got like an old saw that I'll show you in the back here what I mean. It's not completely straight, but it's a cut, and with a jigsaw, if you have a jigsaw, the cut will be a little bit more neater. And I'll trim the top a little bit more, I think, so because that's a perfect height for me, about 4 finger width, about 3 finger width is good height too, but that would give me a little bit more room on the bottom, and I might have enough room to put one more board, and that's a good height. I just had to cut it down just a wee bit, and it makes a big difference this way. So like these are perfect for a DVD, but I gave this one a little bit more space. But that's the better movies I get off eBay that I have to pay a little bit more to get into my collection. And I will want to come back into more Stephen King, because I don't find anything locally that much that's good movies. So that's why thrifting is kind of iffy. So lucky I had this saw in the garage I could use. But I don't know if I'll get my jigsaw up and running. I might have to buy a newer jigsaw. But to finish up these shelves, I don't know when yet, but I will try to. But for now, I'm going to try to keep going with my TV shows well into the new year, into spring and summer. And in winter, I'll try to carry on a little bit into the games. And then I'll see what I'll do during that next winter and next holiday and all that. So I'm not going to buy any holiday stuff whatever I have now. I'm going to come down and I'll deal with that, unless if I find stuff that people throw out, I'll do some salvage. If I see any more wood in the garbage, I'll try to salvage it, because it's going to be a lot easier on me that way. So sometimes I might need to use wood from existing furniture, and if you have some kind of saw, you could cut it down, like an electric hand saw would work on heavier wood, which I did with this. But fortunately the blade on mine snapped, and it's a really old saw, and I cannot really find a blade for it, unless I find it on eBay probably. other than that, I'm just going to keep going at what I can. Thanks for watching. And I'll do some market drawing, I'll do some songs on my channel, so it's not going to be always me talking about my collection. But this is what I'm trying to achieve, get more things coming in this year. I'll have to cut down some snacks and chips, so cut down some dinner. If I want to get a couple TV shows coming in, a couple of better movies. Either that, or I could stop with the adding and just add like one per year in whichever section it's going to be. But it's going to take me a long time before I could get what I want with Atari and what I want with my TV shows, and I need to get that out of the way first before I start thinking about slowing down. So I'm going to need at least a good year or two in here before I could tell you, okay, I'm getting caught up with some of the rare movies and shows in here. So it'll be a while yet before I'm going to completely stop. But at times it feels like I should stop, but I won't get those rare TV shows and movies that I want, so I need to keep going the best way I could. Push forward, try to get some stuff off eBay, and maybe see what thrifting will have to offer and whatever I can find salvage for my channel. Thanks for watching.